Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Up the Valley with the mighty Whitworth Valley FC. Now, we're still top of the league and there are only 2 more episodes to go before the end of the season. So we have this episode today, which is episode 11, and that has a massive game in it. We got Failsworth Dynamos first, which I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy win because they're never easy wins, but we have won 4 games on the bounce. All 4 of those games have been away from home, and today we have a home game, so you'd think that we'd probably win that home game against Failsworth Dynamos, who are currently struggling a little bit. They're down in 11th place, and then we have the big one. We have Chadatonians at home, top of the table clash. Hello, who's texting me? Okay, here we go. Yeah, top of the table clash today against Chadatonians. They are currently in second place. So it's first versus second in the Clash of the Titans. Probably, if we win both games today, we are looking like we're going to get promoted and come first as champions in the Lancashire Amateur Division. If we fail to win either game today, it's going to go to the last day, or to the last episode, I should say, which would be episode 12. That'll probably be out on Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. But yeah, big game against Chadatonians. Let's have a quick look at the schedule here and also have a quick look at the league table. So you can see here that we are currently top of the league by 4 points. So if we win today, obviously we need to win our first game first against Failsworth Dynamos. However, if we do win that one, we'll still be 4 points clear even if they win. And then if we win our game against Chadatonians, we could possibly end the day 7 points clear with only 3 games to go. So that is the hope. That's what we're hoping for. It's going to be tough though. Thanks for joining us. We're going to need your support. We are going to need the support in the ground. Let's have a look actually just at some of the away games. So some of the away games have got 30, 35 people turning up to them. We have had a home game. Our last home game had 30 people. I think that's probably the best that we've done this season. So yeah, home against Thornley was our last home game and we had 30 people, which was... it was a 2-2 draw, but it was the last home game that we had. Anyway, let's go into the team selection. Failsworth Dynamos currently 11th, so not doing too great. We're going to keep the same team, I think. Although we do have... what do we do? Lewis Stagg played all right in the last game, didn't he? Did quite well. I think what we might do, though, is bring back Owen Eggington. I think he's just a bit of a better player there. We'll bring him back. We will then Charlie Ryan. We'll take off Charlie Ryan and we'll put Lewis Stagg on the bench. So the team looks like this. We're going to go into the game today as in our standard 4-2-3-1 formation. We have Thier in goal. Let's just submit the team and then you can see it on the lineup properly. But we have Thier in goal. We have Luaba, Fenton, Harrison and Appiah at the back. Solid back four we've had all season. A few errors here and there, but you can't really blame them for that. Anyway, we have Adipe and Eggington in the midfield. We have Callum Burton, Callum Hewitt and Ryan Lamb with Jack Devlin up front. Now, both Callum Hewitt and Callum Burton have been sniffed around by other clubs in higher divisions, so they may be off. Let's hope not. Let's hope we can get promoted and keep them and take them with us. Anyway, we're going to get into the dressing room. I'm going to passionately say... I fully expect to keep your run going and win this match. So we're going to do that. We're going to go back into... let's see here. Hang on. We're going to show faith in the legs, kick off, and we're going to get straight into it. Going to keep the league table up as well. As you can see on the right-hand side there, you have the league... Oh, sorry, on the left-hand side, you have the league table. And we can also see if any other goals go in across the grounds. Those should pop up as well. Thornley 1-0 up against Chadatonians, so they are losing currently. So there is a chance, if they do lose today, we can actually go 7 points clear and possibly 10 points clear by the... What a finish from Burton! Callum Burton. I mean, Callum Hewitt had the first strike. I believe it was blocked by the wall. I mean, it comes off. If you look at the strike here, I mean, first time volley, and that is I'm going to call it now. That is goal of the season. Callum, both Callums in on the action there, and they've done fantastic for us. Now Wood's gone in, flying, studs up. Is he going to get sent off? Straight red, ref, surely. Absolute lunatic. He goes in there. We are currently looking good. 1-0 up after 20 minutes. We also have a man over now because they've had a man sent off, and hopefully things are going to go the way we want them to in this game. So Adipe plays it now. He's got loads of room over the right-hand side there. Fenton, although picks it up. Adipe, calm and casual on the ball. Jack Devlin's there. I think he's offside, is he? I think he's... What's happened there? Kept the flag down. And I think Jack Devlin has scored his 21st goal of the season. And we're 2-0 up. And we are currently 7 points in front of Chaletonians with only 4 games to play. And we play them next. And if we win that game... I mean... There's a possibility we're going to get promoted today. There is a possibility we could get promoted today and be champions today. A small possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. And that's a lovely ball over. Jack Devlin takes it down nicely. I'll tell you what, if they lose both their games, we could be champions today. What a game this could be. Right. Loaba plays it forwards. Callum Hewitt plays it down the line to Callum Burton, who's pulling the strings in midfield. And it's Lamb who has the shot this time, pulled away by Clark. Have they got Jung? Sorry, I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Hang on. Fenton hoofs it into Rosed. They have a player called Jung Bin. Looks alright as well, doesn't he? Centre back. Not too bad. Jung Bin. Nice. I mean, attempting to call this episode Jar Jar Binks now. Kieran Harrison there with the 3rd goal of the season. Fantastic strike from him. Jung Bin does sound like Jar Jar Binks, and there's a possibility I'll rename the episode after him. I'm a Star Wars fan, so... I mean, domination. We are absolutely smashing them. We're going to praise here. Give a bit of praise. It's offside this time, but we are 3-0 up at half-time and cruising. Callum Hewitt now playing the ball in. Jung Bin, Jar Jar Binks does his best to try and clear it. It sort of comes off one of the heads of somebody anyway. And we're 3-0 up. We're all good. Danny Wood for them, sent off on 21 minutes. So 14 shots to 1, 7 shots on target as well. Cruising in this game, absolutely cruising. Callum Burton, Jack Devlin and Kieran Harrison from centre-back, getting his head on the end of a nice cross to make it 3-0. And we're going to keep things how they are as we are at the moment. I think we just need to keep our eye on the other game. So let's just give a bit of a shout. We're going to praise the lads again. Let's not get complacent because 3-1 could change a few things around. But Chaletonians, I believe, are still... we're going to get rid of the match stats. In fact, we're actually going to put latest scores up there. And you can see... by the stats that nothing. Okay, we'll have to wait till it goes back to the highlight again. But I think it looks like we're going to win this game. We've got to keep praising because they seem to be getting uninterested quite easily. Anyway, keep them fired up. Kieran Harrison, I think, is the best player at the moment. He is. Callum Burton also there. A lot of 8s, which is fantastic. Let's see. Let's check the score out. Chaletonians. 5-1 down. Chaletonians are currently 5-1 down, and they're getting battered by Thornley. And we are going to sweep it up here, are we, Kieran Harrison? What are you doing there, Kieran? That is a huge error. So that Greta Thunberg, whatever her name is, Thunberg, crosses the ball in. Kieran Harrison dilly-daddling around with it and fearing in the goal. Has also made a bit of a mess of that. All right, let's not go mental here. Let's calm down. Play the ball forward. Jack Devlin, you finish this off, you'll be a hero. You have done it, and you are now officially a hero. Is he offside? No. Oh, just didn't celebrate. Understated celebration there from Jack Devlin. What a touch. First touch. And a finish to boot. And he seems to look over at the referee there, or the assistant linesman, whatever they're called now, as if to say, Am I offside? Or maybe he was just saying, look, it's too easy. It's too easy. Mickey Catamol on, Johnny Thompson on, Lewis Stagg on. 3 changes 10 minutes ago. And we are ringing the changes, and Chadatonians are getting whooped away from home. 5-1 the last time of looking. Could it be even more? It is still 5-1. They've had Webb injured, Rice with a goal for them, but they have let in 5 today against Thornley, who are mid-table as well. So, all right, let's... 4-2. Okay. Fabrice Mabombo has scored a couple against us, and I think he's one of the top scorers in the league as well. So maybe somebody to keep tabs on. He is wanted by a lot of teams in the area as well. So maybe one to keep tabs on, I guess. But I mean, Cox with the ball forwards, and that. I mean, he's broken the back line there and finished calmly. I mean, the keeper, I'm not quite sure what Fearon in goal was doing, but yes. Anyway, 4-2. So that's going to be it for this game. We had 23 shots to their 7. They did finish pretty well, though. This guy, Fabrice Mabombo, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to put him on the shortlist as well, just to see. Maybe he'll be a decent player for us to have around the place. We can get him on a free, obviously, because he's just on an amateur contract, so maybe we can get him. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll go away now. I don't think there's going to be too much newsworthy until the start of the next game, which is Chadatonians at home. So what's that? So currently we're 7 points clear. If we win the next game, if we win against Chadatonians, we are champions. And this could be a save to remember, a moment to remember, a game to remember. History could be made. So welcome back to game day, and this game is now a lot more important than I thought it was going to be. Chadatonians did lose their last game. We won, which puts us 7 points clear. Our win today, and we're champions of the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division. And also what that means is that we're going to get promoted if we win today. So a massive game all around. We would be then, if we win today, we'd be 10 points clear with 3 games left to play. So only 9 points they could get back. So we're going to get into it. And what we're going to do is have a quick look at the league table, because you can see here the points totals at the side. 52 points then against Chadatonians 45. A win today would mean we would be 10 points clear with 3 games left. Our goal difference is phenomenally higher as well, which doesn't really make too much of a difference, but basically if we win today we're champions, is what I'm trying to say. So you can look at the stats as well. We are looking good across the board here. Jack Devlin, top scorer in the league with 22 goals. Also average rating 7.81. He's the best player in the league by average rating. Callum Hewitt with 10 assists is the top assist maker in the league. Player of the match, Jack Devlin with 9, and Fearon in goal with 13 clean sheets, also the highest. And those are the stats. Let's get into the game. All right, so let's have a quick look at the news items that we did have. So there were a couple of things that I wanted to show you. So we're closing in on an unbeaten run as well. So it's what's this say here? We've gone 10 matches undefeated, and should we continue, the previous record is also 10. So one more game. So this game today, if we win this game, or even if we draw, to be honest, we will set a new unbeaten record for the club. Chester Nomads in a bid for Winner Loaba. So that's our left back. Don't really want to lose him. And this is the last news story that you will see today. So promotion race heads to the wire. With only 4 games of the season remaining, Whitworth Valley and Chadatonians face a 2-way battle for promotion from the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division. It promises to be a fascinating conclusion to the campaign as the teams involved battle it out to the very end. We can win it at home as well. So it says here, all eyes will be on their match at Rawson Street on Saturday, 25th of March, which could be decisive. We can win it at home, and their form has not been good. So you can see their previous 5 games, they've only actually won 1 of the last 5 games. So they've had a bit of dip in form. We have been fantastic lately. So let's get into the team selection, and I think we're pretty much going to keep everything the same. We will go with our first team. Everybody seems relatively fit, I guess. Owen Eggington a little bit off the pace. Also Callum Burton, but I'm not going to change things at this stage of the season. I think this is our best team. We're going to get straight into it, and I will run you through the team when it pops up. So yeah, we can win it. We can win the championship at home today at Rawson Street. Let's get the celebrations off and running with an early goal. Let's see what happens. We have Fearon in goal, Luaba at left back, Fenton, Harrison and Appiah at right back. Adipe and Eggington is as the central midfield pairing with Callum Burton, Callum Hewitt, Ryan Lamb across the midfield and Jack Devlin up front. Can he increase his, what do they call it? Golden Boot status. The titles will be ours if we manage a win. Let's say that. See if they're up for it. I think they probably are. I've got faith in you all. Let's see. We're going into a tunnel interview as well. So, well, Stan, this day is finally upon us. Can you become Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division champions today? Yes, we can. Today is the kind of day we are when we really find out what we're made of. I think we're probably going to choose this one. We've managed to give ourselves a great platform. I hope the players do themselves justice because they've been magnificent all season. So we're off. We are at home today, so you'd expect us to... I mean, the fans must be behind us as well. Surely we're going to have a capacity crowd. Still can't see anyone. And Ascot has scored. Lars Peter Arscott has scored for Chadatonians, and that puts a slight dent into the title hopes. Anyway, Arscott, I think we should probably call him. Anyway, we'll skip that one. Things are not looking good early on. We're going to demand more. Callum Hewitt with the ball in. Fenton gets there! And Matty Fenton with his second goal of the season, assisted by Callum Hewitt. Obviously, the Callums are fantastic. That's another one for him as well. Assists everywhere from the Callums. And Fenton finishes with a plum. Fantastic season. Fantastic header from him. And just his second goal all season. But a very important one. Gets us back level. Anyway, so we're going to shout a little bit more. I think we're going to demand a bit more when we can. Fearon plays the ball out to Harrison. Plays it across to Fenton again, who has scored today early on. Harrison, who scored in the last game, brings it forward to Adipe. Ball over. Bit of a poor ball, though, from Adipe there. And Burnett gets it back for them. Hunter with the ball over the top. But Fenton now Appiah. We're playing it forward. I think long balls are not what we are wanting. Apart from that one is a good one. And Devlin... straight at the keeper, though. I'm a bit unlucky. I feel we're going to shout a little bit of demand more when we can. Ascot again. Oh, dear. And Ascot is a dead ball specialist by the looks of it. I think it's been disallowed. It has been disallowed. And Ascot with another fantastic free kick. And you can see there that the advancing striker, although Fearon should have done better, Ellison is offside. So luckily we got away with that one a little bit. We're going to demand more. And we are focused. And come on, can the Valley do it? At home against second place Chadatonians? That would be a real kick in the teeth for them. Let's see what happens, though, as we get a little bit closer to half-time. We do win the ball, though. Callum Hewitt obviously wins it. Strikes it goal just over the bar. And, wow, that could have been a real turn-up for the books if Hewitt had put that away. We're going to give another little shout, I think, before half-time. Demand more. And we're going to go into the dressing room. We're happy. One goal in the next 45 minutes could seal our fate. We owe Chadatonians after what happened in our last match. Did they beat us? They must have beaten us. So we're going to go passionately. I'm very happy with your performance. I don't think I should say that. You weren't that bad. I believe you can still improve. Let's go for that one. End the team talk. Big 45 minutes for us. And for Chadatonians, really. I mean, they also need to win just to keep their hopes of staying in the title race alive, really. So it's a massive 45 minutes. Not playing as the best we can, really, but we're doing okay. Callum Hewitt plays the ball in. He's going to get a second bite of the cherry. He plays it a little bit shorter this time, to Eggington. And we've got the ball on the ground nicely. Devlin's through, and it's a great save by Roger in goal. And, inches away from taking the lead there for the first time in this game. Callum Hewitt with a nice ball in from the corner. Oh, I thought he was fouled there, Devlin. Possibly not, though. And he plays it out, and it's going to be a throw in. And this is getting a little bit tense now. We're going to shout a bit of demand more early doors in the second half. Ball comes in from Fenton, I think. Not Fenton, Fearon. Fenton, yeah, not Fearon. He's in goal. That would be a little bit odd. Luaba now. Can he get a nice ball in? Callum Burton plays it across to Lamb, who hits it on the volley. And could that be the goal from Ryan Lamb that takes us into a new season in a new league. Loaba to Callum Burton. Lovely ball from Burton, and Ryan Lamb on the volley. Keeper's got no chance, and both Callums have provided great assists today. I think Callum Hewitt and Callum Burton do have one each, I think. Let's bring the table up. There we go, a little bit. Full table there. Devlin plays it in. I think we're doing okay there. What we need to be a little bit careful of is the counter-attack, though. And the match overview we'll put up there as well. And it's another goal! And Kieran Harrison, so both centre-backs have scored now today. And Callum Hewitt this time with, that must be his 12th of the season, 12th assist of the season. 4th goal of the season from Kieran Harrison, our other centre-back. So both centre-backs getting on the score sheet today. And things are looking like it's going to happen today. Callum Burton has picked up a knock, though. Let's have a quick look at what's happened to him. Just going to take this. Hang on. Let's pause it a second. Let's get this team information. Why is that there? What we want is for the... what do we want here? Match stats. That's what we want. Match stats and the league table. Anyway, let's have a quick look at... See what's wrong with Burton. Callum Burton seems to have picked up a thigh injury. It's going to mean Mickey Catamol is going to come on the left-hand side. And can he make a difference? Ryan Lamb there coming forward. Shoots just past the post. And I'll tell you what, this could be... We are 20 minutes from promotion and 20 minutes from being champions. 10 minutes now. We're going to shout a little bit of praise to the lads out there. 3-1 is a cushion, but a goal here would make it look a little bit iffy. We're going to bring... I don't know. Do we bring... Complacent. Jack Devlin's looking complacent. We're going to bring Johnny Thompson up front. And a deep there to Fenton, who plays it through. And Devlin's here on goal. And if he scores this, we are champions. He does. Jack Devlin with his 23rd of the goal of the season. And now, I'm gonna say it. We are champions. Jack Devlin, cool as a Whitworth cucumber. Look at that. Fantastic strike from him. And I think he knows 23 goals this season. I've just brought him off as well, which is probably he's a little bit disappointed about. But we are going to make the final change now. And we're going to bring on Lewis Stagg to play for a Dipe. Probably change those over. So Eggington and Lewis Stagg in the centre of midfield. But that's it. We are going to be champions any moment now. And we've done it with 3 games to spare as well. And what a scene that is. Look at that. Nobody there to watch it. Oh no, look, there he is. There's somebody in the stands. Can we go back and see that? There was somebody. Did you see the person? There he is. Let's see if we can get rid of this. I'll tell you what. It's going to scan over. And when they're walking around the pitch, we're going to see that fan. He's there somewhere. I know he is. Here he is. Where is he? Has he gone home? He might have gone home. So we're going to have a quick recap and a quick look at what has happened. As if you didn't know already, we are champions. Whitworth Valley clinch the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division title at home at the mighty Rawson Street in Whitworth. Let's have a look what happens here. So it says here, on a mild spring afternoon at Rawson Street, Whitworth Valley celebrated clinching the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division title. They did actually go ahead as well, which is quite surprising. Seeing as we did dominate the game. It was a free kick, though, an absolutely fantastic free kick from Lars Peter Arsgoat, who is this guy, Norwegian. Arsgoat's a great name, isn't it? So let's keep him on the short list as well. Maybe he's somebody that can come in and do a job for us in the future. We win the league. Look at that. Whitworth Valley have won the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division title. Who is the captain? Does it say? I think Ross Mallinson was the guy who lifted the trophy, even though he didn't play. He was full kit. I'd imagine he was probably full kit. Whitworth Valley fans are jubilant mood after StanSolo led them to an incredible feat of winning the Lancashire Amateur League Premier Division. A fan spokesman announced that Solo was undoubtedly one of the best managers around. He's not wrong, is he? He is not wrong. Look at that title as well. I mean, I'm not sure it looks like that, but it's a nice-looking cup. It is a nice-looking cup. The board have issued a statement declaring they're very happy winning the cup and are grateful to manager StanSolo for doing the club proud. They say they're surprised at the achievement and wish to thank Solo for leading the club to this unexpected success. Look at that. The board are absolutely delighted. Devlin on form as well. Well done. You're superb in front of goal all season, to be fair. Not just today. All season he has been probably one of the standout players. You can see here. Still also not playing at his full potential. So hopefully he can stay with us. He is wanted now by Retford, whoever they are. Retford are in the Central Midlands League Premier Division North. Anyway, not sure where they are, but it is a lot higher than us, I think. But he's wanted by a few clubs. In the summer, he's definitely going to be wanted. So are, I would say, probably a good few players. Owen Eggington, I would say, would be one that's probably going to be offered a new contract somewhere else, or a contract somewhere else. Probably Callum Hewitt, Callum Burton also, because of their fantastic achievement this season. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go, because otherwise this video is going to go on a little bit too long. We're going to come back, I think, for the final 3 games. I might not play all of them on camera, because we have already won the league. I thought it was going to go down to the final day, but it didn't. So I might just go through those. What we are going to do, though, is have the end of season award ceremony that you do get in this game as well. So we'll see who won the awards, who sold the most shirts, all that kind of good stuff. We'll look at the stats and stuff in the next episode, because we have won. We are going to be playing in a different league, a higher league next season. I think it's the Cheshire Combined League 1 or something. Anyway, we'll find out next season. But for today, up the champions, up the valley. I will see you next time. If you haven't done already, hit a like on the like button, share this video with your friends, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.